Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
This is what we are going to use to teach children how to convert from one metric unit to another. This is nothing but a set of steps which is used, and the topmost will be the kilogram or the kilo step, and as you go down the order keeps decreasing or the unit keeps decreasing. If you see over here, the topmost is kilometer, and I would also like to tell you that please use the same thing for meter, grams and liter. And after that it will be hectometer or hectogram or hectoliter, and then it will be deca followed by meter or gram as the case may be, and then decimeter, then centimeter and millimeter. Now the lowermost will be the smallest unit and the uppermost will be the biggest unit. So once they look at it, they know that this is the smallest because they are in the lowermost step, and this is the biggest because they are in the uppermost step. Right. Now we are going to make use of this to make them convert from a higher unit to a lower unit and from a lower unit to a higher unit. When you need to convert from a higher unit, or when you need to move from a higher step to a lower step, then you need to multiply, and when they move from a lower step to a higher step, they need to divide. But that is a pre-skill that you need to give even before you give them conversion with numbers. So what you can do is as an activity at the previous week, even before you start giving them numbers, please make them go up and down the steps, and when you say multiply they should go down, and when you say divide they have to come up. That means they know once they go up that refers to division, and once they move down it refers to multiplication. Once you play it as a game, the concept that going down refers to multiplication and coming up refers to division will get internalized, because there is a lot of kinesthetic activity that is involved, and the children will also be interested in doing it. After which, when you actually start using numbers, you can make use of this one. Now let us take a number 3 kilograms and see how to convert it into grams. Let us also remember one thing: children, our SLD children or our children, any child for that matter, if you keep changing the instructions that you give, or if you keep changing the methodology, they always find it a little difficult. So let us remember that we need to give the same methodology or instructions to work out the sum. So the first one that you need to ask children to do is ask them to write the number that they see. What you see over here is 3, so they write the number 3 and they look into the next one, it says kilograms. So they can use any coin, anything like this, okay. Make the coin sit on the kilograms over here, and where are they supposed to go? They are supposed to go to grams, so that means they need to go down. The child by this time knows going down refers to multiplication, so they next put the sign, and from here it is 10, 100 and 1000. Where are they right now? In the gram step. That means that is where they need to go. So it is 10, 100 and 1000. So they write the 1000 over here. So 3 into 1000 is 3000 grams. Now let us look into the next sum that I put up on the board. It says 4 kilograms and 500 grams. That means there are 2 units. Even here the instruction that we give to children is going to be the same. That means they are going to first write the number as it is, that is given there. Determine where the coin has to be placed. They have to place it in kilograms. find out where they need to go. They need to go to grams. That means it is going down. Going down means multiplication. They put the sign. How many steps? 10, 100, 1000. And in math, and always refers to addition. So, for and they put this addition sign. Again they see another number, they write the number as it is. Where should you place the coin? On grams. And where are they supposed to go? 2 grams. That means you do not have to do anything, they have reached the destination or they have reached the step that they are supposed to reach. So, it stays as it is. Now, 4 into 1000 will be 4000 plus 500, which is 4500 grams. So, once you use this and do, whether it is a full conversion or conversion of 2 different units into another unit, it becomes very easy for a child to understand. But let us remember, we need to give them the pre-skill of going down refers to multiplication and coming up refers to division much before you start giving numbers and sums based on conversion, because they need to know what they need to do. Let us look into this sum. Here you need to convert, move from lower step to a higher unit or to move up the ladder. So, what is it that they are supposed to do? First they need to write the number that is given there, 300, place this on grams. Where should they go? To kilograms. That means they have to move up. Moving up means division. So, they go on to put the division sign. And how many steps? 10, 100, 1000. That means it is divided by 1000. 300 divided by 1000 is 0.3 kilogram. So, the child is able to convert from a higher unit to a lower unit, and also from a lower unit to a higher unit very easily. The next step could be to just draw the steps in their notebook and do it. But before that, please make sure that they do it here so that they are able to understand, and then just draw the steps later on in their rough column and work out the same way.